Okay, hello. First of all, I want to apologize for any noise. I'm eating lunch right now. There is music playing inside. Plus, I'm next to a street, so there's traffic. It's not too bad, though. I already made 2 other videos today covering GRLF. Those videos were covering my opinion on what the company is, what they do. My opinion on short volume, the short squeeze going on right now. I believe there is a squeeze going on right now. But to keep it simple, I'm going to mainly focus on price action. What price action is the chart up top. Sorry, it's kind of a mess. Every one of those pieces I drew on there is important. I'm sorry it's messy. What we see here is the big red arrow. That points to the Wilder's smoothing moving average. And that's just a fancy name for the average moving average. Or the general moving average. And it's just a calculation between the 50-day moving average, the 200-day moving average, the 10-day moving average. And whatever the average of those are, that's where that line gets drawn. It's pretty cool because you can zoom out to a bigger candle, to a daily candle like I'm in. And that moving average will be in about the same spot as if I zoomed into a 30-minute candle, because it does the math and all that for you. It's pretty good invention. I'm not taking credit for it. The guy who invented it is a genius. It's simple and it works. The purple lines on the price action, which is also called the price chart. By the way, the price action is the most important thing in technicals, followed by volume, and then followed by open interest. And price action by far is the most important. This is from Technical Analysis of the Financial Markets by John J. Murphy. This is based on Dow theory and the importance of these indicators. The good news is the price action here looks great. We see those purple stair steps. Imagine those as stair steps of the price going higher. Now that's from Clay Trader. I don't know where he got that from, but it's a great method. I don't know if you guys have watched his videos, but he's great at TA. I like him, and he seems like a good man as well, which is it's a bonus. What he does is he marks the bottom, like when it spiked, what it dipped back down to, that's a stair step. Then it spiked again, what it dipped back down to, that's a stair step. And I see it dipping back down to that moving average. You know, it's going to go to 0.13. I just bought at 0.002 for 10 grand. So I'm going to lose money on this dip when it hits that next stair step. But I wasn't sure whether this was going to squeeze now or later. Looks like it's going to squeeze later. So I'll just wait. Down below, the Stoch is in the middle. That's null. That's neither overbought nor oversold. That's right at 0. That's a strange thing, but it happens. It stops there sometimes. So that indicator means nothing. Okay. Down to the on-balance volume. That's great. That shows a lot of volume coming in on the buy side. That's what's going to squeeze them. The RSI is actually bumping off the roof. It's not like a good thing. But as you can see, when you go back to the beginning of this run at the beginning of the year, it can bounce off the roof all day long and keep bouncing off the roof. It don't care. And then we go down to the TTM-Squeeze Indicator. Now I'm just going to brisk over this. The TTM-Squeeze was invented by a guy named John Carter. I don't know if he's in relation to the Terminator guy. or he might be him. Who knows? But anyway, basically, when that reads 1, it's also a momentum indicator down below. It's very hard to read because it's small on this chart, and I don't know why, but oh well. But that is actually crossed up over 0. It's actually going up, and as you can see, the indicator's reading 1. The blue line that goes up and down looks like squares. It's reading 1 again, which means the squeeze is on again. That uses the Bollinger Bands and another, it starts with a K, I want to say Kellner channels, but I know I got his name wrong and I don't want to disrespect him, but it uses those 2 indicators to determine whether there's a squeeze or not. And that's interesting, but the Bollinger Bands do tell us a lot, so I see that happening. Okay, so that's open interest. Let's go back to volume. I underlined volume in green. I started in 2021. I went through March. I went through May. You probably see that green underline line. I'm sorry about the mess again. I apologize. What we see there is important. We see volume moving with price. And what that means is as the price has moved up, volume has increased. As the price has moved down, volume has decreased. That's a very good sign. You want volume moving with price. If you have volume increasing while price is going down, that means shorty is winning, right? Now there is an exception. You can have price going up with volume going down. That's shorty covering. That's a footnote in that book I mentioned, Financial Analysis of the Financial Markets, or Technical Analysis of the Financial Markets. He actually puts a footnote in there for the short squeeze. He says, but be careful looking at volume, because sometimes volume could look like crap and the price takes off like crazy.